the stick-to-itiveness of the team. That's a team that makes it hard to generate, and they create some chances. Some of you guys just kind of stuck with it, and got the win.
Yeah, we've been playing really well lately. Offensively, defensively, we're doing huge block shots, and yeah, it's like in the end, yeah, they scored, but we were fighting. We were really fighting, and it's awesome to see that, and it feels great. Those are huge points what we got. Now we have 2 days off to enjoy, relax, and get ready for a long road trip.
The defensive effort in front of you over this last little bit, the last couple of games has been really, really good, and a lot more of that tonight. You kind of mentioned the blocking the shots there. Just how much did your teammates help you get through this one?
Oh, amazing! Especially, let's take an example tonight. They put 3 huge players in front of me. There was absolutely no chance to see a puck. Like I seriously were in trouble, and forwards they saved my ass. They were there. They were trying, and they did well. What happened? Well, it was unfortunate. The puck was bouncing, and ice was bad. Everything, we were really exhausted. But yeah, other than that, we were doing great. I'm happy.
A solid crowd. What can you say about the fans and the energy that they gave you, especially as you got late there?
Amazing. I know there was one game when I was backing up. We were playing. I don't remember. I think Philly, and it was shocking. Like it was really quiet, and this year we really need them. And what was tonight, it was awesome. It was incredible. And in those long shifts, like in the end, they gave us energy, and they did an amazing job. And I really hope that they're gonna keep doing the same thing, because Philly was boring. I'm telling you. Like we were sitting on the bench and we were like, "What's going on?" Like it was bad, and Crew wasn't playing that time as well. But that was past. Like this game was awesome. It was loud, and that's what counts. It's amazing.
You're playing some of your best hockey as of late. What are you attributing your rhythm to?
I'm just focusing game by game. Every game are 2 huge points. Right now in standings, we all see it's tight. And of course there's gonna be mistakes. There's gonna be bad nights. But we all together actually are just focusing about those 2 points what we have in front. We're not thinking what we're gonna have in 2-3 days. We're thinking just about the present, and we really all of us, we really want to get in playoffs, and I have really good faith and believe that we can really make it this year.
What's the feeling for you 200 feet away when you see Marchie make an effort like that and score that goal?
That looked like Bobby Orr there. Russian Bobby Orr. Like that was awesome. That was awesome. I will leave it there. Bobby Orr, that's it.
Wait, getting a bounce here and there. How important are these games? How fun are they to play in as well?
Yeah, I think obviously this last stretch of the year, games are definitely amplified, and kind of like Elvis had said, every game means so much to us right now. So all I can say, it's fun. It's fun to be out there. That atmosphere tonight was probably some of the best atmosphere I've been a part of, and it was just really cool to be a part of.
Yeah, and your goal, was that just doing something with the puck? Were you thinking
Well,
this can score from here? Or?
I was just trying to get it past the first guy, and I saw he kind of cheated a little bit further out, so I tried to go cross seam, and it's kind of had eyes there. So
Yeah.
I don't know if it went off one of their guys or not, but obviously it was just trying to get to the net, and again, good things happen when you get pucks in the net, and again, we had some bodies in front there, so I don't know if the goalie saw it or not, but
Right.
just try to get there.
You're starting to show that you can play lower scoring games as well. How comfortable are you getting in 2-1, 3-2 kind of games?
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think you can see the makeup of our team and how much each individual cares. And when the going gets tough, I think a big part of our character right now as a team is we push back, and it's really cool to see. I mean, I've been obviously in the league for a little bit now, and it doesn't happen often when you get a feeling like this in a locker room. And but again, we know we have a lot of work ahead of us, and it's a long road to get to the playoffs. But again, there's a lot of belief in here for sure.
Dante, you guys have been kind of forced by injuries and all kinds of things to win different ways this year. Earlier, you had a lot of possession time and tons of goals and whatnot. Kind of forced it to become a little bit of a push, like you said, pushback or a counterpunch team. How impressed are you that you guys are able to kind of roll with it and just figure out ways to win?
Yeah, I think no matter who's in or out of the lineup, everyone's got a job to do out there, and you know, stepping up in different ways, blocking shots, taking hits to make plays, getting the puck out of our own end, and chipping pucks in, and whatever you may be. But again, guys are stepping up and really embracing different roles. Yeah, like you said, we got a lot of guys over it now, but hopeful that those guys will be back soon, and we continue this feeling we have, and continue pushing forward and improving as a team. And like I said, there's a lot of belief, and all I can say is this group's extremely resilient.
You've been part of playoff teams before. And that's obviously the goal this season. Does this feel like a team that could get there?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, there's a lot of hockey left of us in front of us, and but yeah, I mean, we definitely have that feeling. We have one goal in mind right now, and that's to get into playoffs. And it's great to see, all of us pushing or pulling the same rope, and making a push for that. I mean, like Elvis said, the standings are extremely tight right now, so every game means a lot to us, and we got to treat that. Yeah, it's just I was looking at the standings today, and there's 8 points that separate. Yeah, so it's tight. So again, like I said, each and every night we're focused on those 2 points, and we're not looking ahead. We're looking right in front of us in the present, and that's all that matters for us.
You've had a better seat than anybody for Borensky and his stuff this year. 19 straight games, home games with a point. How impressive is something like that? How cool has it been to be right there?
Doesn't shock me at all, honestly. Yeah. I see it every single day, just with his just the way he goes about his business, and how he leads this team. And he leads obviously off the ice, but on the ice is a huge tribute to his hard work and his dedication to this game. He doesn't cheat the game at all. He plays the right way for every single game. So for myself and my teammates, doesn't shock us at all. Yeah. He's easily one of the best defensemen in this league, and he's definitely in that Norris conversation for sure.
Elvis just called you the Russian Bobby Orr with the way he scored that goal. But what did you see there, and what did it feel like to be flying through the air after scoring a winner?
No, I don't feel really flying. I just focus on the net and give puck on the net, put puck on the net. Yeah, I didn't see my goal on the review, and I will say after. Don't want to talk about that much because Bobby Orr is legend. I know only that.
What was your mindset on that? You were going hard to the net. Is that you made up your mind that you're just taking it?
No, it's overtime concept. I think for every team, try to take a more speed and find forward on the D, because I go against forward, and if some guy go against me, it's so hard for defend, because I'm not really bad. How say it? Backward skater.
Yeah.
And
right.
I just think about that. If it's forward, I can beat him. It's not really hard for me, and I just drive the net. That's it.
How much confidence is Elvis Merzlikins giving your team?
Oh, he's have a great save today. He's have a great game, but he have I think last all games it's really well, and he have a lot of saves. And he just push us and forward.
And how comfortable is your team playing 2-1, 3-2 low-scoring games like that, especially against a team like the Kings?
Well, Kings is a really hard team. I hate play against this team. They don't give you ice, and they really good on the battles, and it's hard play against this team. We just try to do our best, and we say it's a good D-zone structure for us, because a lot of time today we played in D-zone, and Elvis make a couple saves. We have a lot of good block shots and good sticks, and just it's hard win for us.
What was the mood on the bench when you as a team gave up that goal with a minute to go? How did you pick it back up?
We don't like we. It's a game. We lose just we lose another goal, and we don't frustrate a lot. We keep going. We trust to each other, and we know we can win this game. Just like move forward.
Did Gavrikov chirp you at all tonight?
No, he's blocking my shot one time. I think it was hard shot for his leg. I just say sorry. Right? Sorry, bye. But yeah, we have a good game. We play a lot against each other right now on the ice. Today on the ice, and he really good D, and he have a good stick on puck on the second period. Beat me on the turnover, and it's bad play by me, but it's interesting play against him.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's way more fun to score 5 and 6 goals in a game and win that way. But,
Yeah, for sure.
but when you have these kind of games, is it important as you guys look towards trying to be a playoff team to learn how to win tight games like this?
Yeah, it's a gift. I just say we have a confidence. We like feel better when we win these games, but it's hard games, and we need to learn and we learned how win every game 6-5 or 2-0, 1-0, 3-2. Don't care. We think about 2 points.
You know, as you guys kind of go along here and win games, you're figuring out different ways to win. I mean, how important is that? You win by 6, scoring 6 goals. Now it's like, overtime games and tight games. Is that important as you guys go along, just to kind of figure out whatever it takes in each game?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's nice to have that memory bank of how we played. But, for the most part, we're playing the same. It's just sometimes you catch some breaks and they end up in the net. And then sometimes it's a game like tonight where, it didn't look like anyone was going to score, right? I mean, both teams are playing hard, and that's a heavy, big hockey club that it was tough to get to the net. So, yeah, it was a great game. Obviously, we're excited about the outcome.
What was the mood on the bench when you guys give up the extra attacker goal with a minute to go, and what kind of response did you see from the group there?
Nothing. Yeah, no, nothing. There was there's no panic. Nobody yelling, nobody shouting. It was just, it happened. We got stuck in our zone. We didn't clear the puck a couple of times, and it went in our net. But yeah, no, we've talked about the group in there and the leadership, and not losing our composure in those areas, and they proved that again here tonight.
That play with the offside review, just how important the job of the video coach to catch that. And you guys were talking about that for a long time too. What was the process there that you decide finally go after that?
Yeah, the guys were radioing down, and Aaron and Dan did a fantastic job in there. They, nobody sees them, but they're the ones chopping the games up and making those calls. And Bowler and Nicky are upstairs too with input. So yeah, you guys have heard us talk about our team, our coaching team, and that's what we are. But those guys did a fantastic job with that call. We almost didn't get it in because the angle was so tight. But actually, Aaron was yelling down prior, and we just couldn't hear him with a couple. So, but thankfully, the refs allowed us to probably get a little more time than normal.
And Elvis Merzlikins, in the rhythm that he's got right now, where he's resting a little bit, playing, how much has that really impacted his game? He seems like he's playing really well and giving your team a lot of confidence.
Yeah, what we really liked is his ability to calm things down in the zone. Sure, Elvis makes some spectacular saves, highlight reel saves, but the ones that are fantastic are the ones that he catches when we're stuck in our zone and smothers pucks, and we call it Velcro or whatever, where they hit him and he just holds them. There's not a lot of chaos after it, and he's done a real good job of doing that, but he's also done a really good job of, personally for him, staying calm when things get a little hectic as well. So yeah, I talk about leadership all the time, and you don't talk about goaltending a lot, but he's led us in a lot of hockey games.
On the winning goal, Marchenko says it's kind of a coached play that if he's going up against a forward to try to get to the net, but also probably a little bit of intelligence for him to realize that and make that play. What do you see as a coach on that play, and how nice is it to have a guy that has that ability to
Clearly
score?
all coaching. Clearly. Yeah, I mean, it's easy, right? It's not me. It's just coaching. Like somebody coached him, but it wasn't me. You know, we talked about March yet. I don't know what his minutes were. I think he was close to Z tonight. We doubled him every chance we could get. His engine or his recovery rate was phenomenal, and we actually had two other guys going in overtime at that last shift, and he like literally eyeballed me to go back on the ice. So yeah, he's competing his ass off, right? And it's allowed him to have success for his team.
25-36.
Yeah, that's a lot, right? What did Z play?
He was at 28, I think.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
So you've talked about this before. Elvis specifically talked about it tonight. But what does it do for the bench when the crowd is as involved as they were tonight?
It's fantastic, wasn't it? Right from the start. I'm not a huge Star Wars guy, but it certainly had a buzz tonight. We knew it was sold out, and regardless if it's sold out or not, or if it's Star Wars night, our fans are absolutely phenomenal. They've picked us up more times than not throughout the season. You know, we were out on the road forever. Come home, we play one game, and then we're leaving again. But you know, they showed up and helped us win this hockey game.
It's not often in the middle of a season you get a chance to have back-to-back days off. You mentioned the schedule here, long roadie,
Yeah.
home, back out again. How beneficial can this be?
It's fantastic, right? Just mentally, physically, obviously. And the exciting thing is we got 2 practice days before we go, right? So we kind of get best of both worlds. Sometimes the schedule isn't in your favor and, you know, hasn't been on a few occasions. This is in our favor for sure.
Club announcement for the game that Monahan is out longer than maybe you anticipated. Just your response to that news.
Sucks. Yeah. Yeah. Do we want, you know, Monty in our lineup? Absolutely. But, you know, he'll get fixed up and people will continue to step up in his absence, and we look forward to him coming back.